Welcome back to McKillop Life. My name is Amber,
And I'm West.
and today we're going to do a garden tour. We are very excited. Things have perked up. So let's see here. Look at that! Isn't that wonderful? That's our okra. In case you're not familiar with okra, okra is actually a part of the cotton family. And okra, I didn't have okra until I moved to Texas, and it's definitely a southern food because it does well in hot, dry temperatures, climates. I'm trying to find a flower. Um, there's. Do you see any flowers, honey?
There's some of the other shades. There's one right
No, he's closed. Well, I'll try to put a picture of a flower in the video so you can see. But wherever a flower is, then like here, it's not as pretty, all closed up, but there's your flower, and then it becomes a baby okra, which is here, up here, and then it'll grow. There's a larger okra. It's kind of challenging when the fruit is the same color as the plant. Oh, there we go. So here's a larger okra. It is better to pick them younger because the larger they get, the woodier they get, and just not as pleasant to eat. My first experience with okra was pickled okra, and that's a great way to introduce me to foods because I love pickles. These will or can get to 5 feet tall probably, especially in pots. They're already elevated from the ground, so they are doing well. There is a succession sowing because of, this is a baby one here. He may or may not ever really grow up because he's being shaded out. But because of the storms, we have a succession sowing. And there's Snickers hunting for frogs. There she goes. And then back in the behind them, we have the strawberry pots. These have not produced any strawberries, but they're quite happy, healthy plants now. Here, our cilantro is dying off, but all of these little bumps are going to turn into seeds, and that's what in America we call coriander. So the plant we call cilantro, the seeds we call coriander. Whereas if you go to other countries, they'll call the whole thing coriander. These I absolutely adore. This is actually basil, and it grows bushy like this. I always come out here and pet them and bounce them. And it's getting ready to put flowers on. You see all these little things like that? That's the beginning of a flower stalk. So it's gonna be covered in flowers, and I'm gonna be careful to collect seeds because I want more of those in my garden. I would love to have just like a whole row of them. Our mint, overflow mint, I call it overflow because when the pots overflow with water, then it feeds the mint, is quite happy. These two are our Roma tomato plants, and I've already harvested one, and you can see there's another one turning, so it's happy. This pepper plant has little green peppers on it. We could harvest them green like this. Here it's starting to turn colors, and I'll put a picture in here of the two I harvested recently. They're meant to be snacking small peppers, not full peppers. Here we have cherry tomato plants. They are giving us fruit slowly and steadily. So here's one that's turning or has already turned. There's another one back there. But I had a good handful of cherry tomatoes to add to my salad today, which was nice. There's more pepper plants. This one has tons of peppers that we're just waiting for them to turn red. This one, not so much. It's not putting on peppers as well. This is a nice, healthy, happy green bean plant with no green beans. I don't understand why, but I'm happy the plant's growing. Here are our potato plants. They have sprung back some. They're still not as lush and happy as they were originally, but they're not dead. So Yeah, pre-hail. And you'll see this one is interesting. This is a sweet potato, whereas these ones would be other types of potatoes. And she found a stinky place on the watermelon that she wants to roll in. I don't know what to do. It's one piece of a large watermelon plant, so hopefully, I don't know what happened there that she loves it so much. This was, I'll put a picture in here of this. This did have nice, huge, happy, healthy horseradish. And then it got covered in bugs that were eating it. Evidently, horseradish is part of the mustard family, and it really, really suffered. So I just chopped it all down to the earth, and it's already springing back here, the baby leaves. But we didn't want the bugs to go from here. Oh, they're already there again. I can't believe it. And they're mating. Yeah, there's 2 of the beetles already back. So we're gonna have to grab some gloves and pull those off. Forgot to mention, I think I actually have my first turmeric. Considering I put a bunch of turmeric in here, I'm excited to see a little sprout. This that she is not being nice to is a watermelon plant with no watermelons on it yet. Snickers. Really? That poor plant. Over here in the herb garden, our catmint has sprung back. You can barely see it, but the asparagus is happy. These tall green ones are going to be zinnias that are self-seeded from the last time I put them in. So those will be really pretty when they open up. You can see a little bit of strawberries down there. This plant is quite happy. Continues to give us flowers. Our sage, lemon balm. Back there's Thai basil, thyme, regular basil, chives, lavender, which is the first lavender plant I've ever been able to get to grow. I bought it alive. I didn't grow it from seed. I can't remember what that is, because that's oregano and that's rosemary. I'm not sure. I want to say it might, no. Let's taste it. It's very fragrant. Now I'm confused because I thought that was oregano, but that's tasting like oregano. I'm not sure. We have to go back to a previous video to figure out what that is. But these ones are catmint. Where?
It's gonna get a mosquito off of
And our drippy pot mint is doing happy over there. Our flowers, this one
you.
never.
It's that when you just knock this water around.
Okay, this one never did spring back. What is that called? It's a very common geranium. The geranium did spring back. That one did not. That's actually looking worse for the wear. It's impatience. It actually did spring back nicely, but the heat's getting to it, and these pansies are no more. And this is funny. This is actually, I want to say, it's either rosemary or ice plant. It's ice plant. That's fun because that'll actually put off some pretty flowers. That must have been left over from a previous year. Our roses have been giving us blooms. This is our little straggly, sad rosemary. These roses are beautiful and they're happy and they're loving life. And this one I actually snipped them all off because they're all old, but this gives nice yellow blooms. So that was our garden tour. We are so excited that it's sprung back and we're starting to get a harvest. It's interesting with a garden this size, it's a trickle harvest. It just trickles in. But if you let it continue to trickle, you eventually get enough to make dishes out of. So, anything to say?
Thanks for tuning in. We're surprised how well it's done after being beat up by tennis ball size hail for 30 minutes about 6 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Our trees, our big pine trees are really sad about, they're not.
They were just really beat up.
Yes. And they're still dropping needles, and it's just sad to see. So, anywho, we hope and pray that your garden is doing well too. Until next time, feel free to like and subscribe, and we hope you have a wonderful day.
See you later.
Bye.